What's up, world? Plant Savvy is here, and I am going to go over with you all my indoor propagation nation collection of plants. I've just about gotten them all to where it's all indoor plants in water propagations, and all outdoor plants are soil, or they're being planted out in a garden. They're being planted out next to a tree like the Monstera plants that I got going. And I'll just take you through a few of those and give you some plant updates on how some of the propagations are going on the inside, as well as bring you back here outside and give you some more information on how the outdoor plants are doing. So my plant family, stay tuned. All right. Right here we have, I believe, the Hawaiian pothos. Is huge. You know, it has very, very big leaves. The petioles are way thicker than your average pothos. This here has been thriving, and I propagated this one February 27th of 2024, and we have root growth already with the propagation. It took about a solid 2-3 weeks though. And what it is, I have them both growing upward. If you angle them towards the light, they love to grow up, and of course they'll continue to grow these big beautiful leaves that we have here. And that's what I want. You know, we have new growth coming right there. Yes. So I propagated this one from the mother plant that was in a east facing window at work. The leaves are the size of my hand, if you can, you know. Yeah. There, and these are on their way to getting to that type of size, you know. So stay tuned. And this here, all of this here is new growth from this baby, so I am very happy about that. Just to give you an update on the Hawaiian pothos that we have here. So for the most part, I have all water propagations inside. You got your, of course, your monsteras. This here I'm so proud of. This here is the avocado seed that I've been growing for like 2 months. And of course it's water propagating. It's a Florida avocado, so the seed is a little bit bigger, and it actually has growth coming up right there. Please keep going. Please keep growing up, because the last one that I did, nothing happened up top. Everything was down at the bottom. But we got the customized foam. I just cut that out. Just look at the previous short that I did on how I created that. It was pretty cool. And it was perfect because there was no other way that I could find to something that could hold it in place while allowing the roots to get more room. Because every time I would put it in a pot, it would either... the roots would either outgrow it, and I just wanted the roots to have plenty of room to keep growing down and grow as comfortable. Because if you allow the roots to grow, I would imagine, down and as far as they need, give them the room that they need, we're going to have the growth up top, which we do. And that is very, very fast. It happened over, I'll say, 2 days or so. It started to sprout more and more upward. So I'm hoping to get a very nice little avocado tree coming on up there soon enough. Keep your fingers crossed, plant family. And just so we have here, this is the propagation of the Monstera siltepecana that is in the same pot as the pothos, green pothos. You know, oh, I almost knocked that one over. Right here we have the Monstera adansonii growing with the green syngonium right here. I just love to mix them up and see exactly how well they'll grow together in this here propagation nation. Ah, yes. And of course this beauty right here, I call this the Pink Panther plant, because it has that beautiful pink on it, the pink neon syngonium. Absolutely beautiful. Great and strong water roots going there. The water roots look so different than the other, you know, soil roots, and I just love that. For my people who wanted to know how the Raven ZZ is doing good. You know, just growing as slow as it wants, and it's pretty nothing happening. And yeah, doing good. I'm gonna show you the one that I have outside. Those guys they just don't need any maintenance. They don't, you know, I don't look at them too often. This one here is the Mandula pothos that I've grown it in soil, then put it in water propagation. It's a very slow growing pothos, that Mandula, but it's absolutely beautiful. I got a cutting about maybe 6 or 7 months ago, maybe almost a year. And it was just this one cutting right here. Now we have new growth right there in this water propagation. So I look forward to that growing and thriving, because I want to see it all bushy and, you know, growing out. I want it all, yeah, I just want it full as all get out. So keep your fingers crossed for that, baby. More green syngoniums, propagating the angel wing over there. Beautiful angel wing begonia. So yeah, and I have green syngoniums galore. I have an overabundance of those. All right, so that's a little plant tour of the Propagation Nation. And of course, stay tuned for even more. Kind of air layering this one. Yeah, this baby right here, this here mini monstera. Yeah, so you get a look at it. Yeah, we're gonna see how that works out with the air layer, if you will. And for my people that was asking about the Raven ZZ, yes, the Raven ZZ is doing phenomenal. Just keep on growing. I've split it and shared some cuttings of it when I split up the rhizomes with the repotting. But yeah, this here Raven ZZ staying strong, lasting long. All right, so I know this started off a little rocky and it was a little iffy, but this here is the Monstera adansonii that I just randomly decided to move out because it was a cutting, and you know, I just wanted to do an experiment. I have plenty of additional cuttings and others growing in soil, so yeah, I could do this here experiment without having a great loss. So you see that it took some sunburn right there on the leaves, and we had a little piece to die off right there. But if you look here, this is all new growth. So this is how it looks when it starts acclimating to the new soil, to the new environment that is outside. All right, so we have new growth right here. We also have new growth right there and right there. They're acclimating, and this here again is the green syngonium that I just put out here and did not do anything. I just put a little bit of soil over it, but it was nothing fancy. I did not expect it to grow, and it has taken hold within the soil. The roots are growing, and this baby has just sprouted up. And this is the one that I planted on yesterday. Again, I told you I have a plethora of green syngonium, so I'm planting them everywhere. And these babies got some sunburn. It's a part of the acclimation, baby. You survive, or you know what else you can do, but you gonna learn today. This is how you get your plants stronger. This is how you allow them to adjust and acclimate to the outdoor temperatures and the climate, while loving them at the same time, but allowing them to get stronger. And they produce stronger leaves, stronger roots for survival. Okay, this is the first monstera that I am showing you that I planted out here. I gotta rake some leaves, doggone it. But yeah, this baby is already, like I say, this has been out here maybe 2 weeks, and it's already given new growth right here. And again, when you put it in the natural environment, you know, I just, of course, you know, planted some soil, its original soil, with the outdoor sandy soil, and it has thrived. And the most recent one is right here that I planted, and I gotta keep an eye on it, but it is also doing well. We got big beautiful leaves. Alrighty, and again we have new growth right here, so it is loving it. Yes. So I'll be keeping you updated. So that's 2 right there, both showing new growth because they love this here spring weather. You have your east facing, I don't know, sunlight that comes in, and you get a lot of morning sunlight, evening soft sunlight, and they tend to love it. All right, now let's go out here to the original gangster. Alright, now this is the original gangster. I keep calling it the original gangster, but yes, this is the one that I planted first. And just to show you, I mean, it's just I don't know what to say. It has grown so many additional leaves. I'm trying to find, okay, I think this is the newest one. Yeah, this is the newest leaf. I hadn't been out here in a good second or so, but when I first planted this one here, it only had let's see here, I say 1, 2, did it have this one 3? It only had about 3 leaves on it. Now it has 2, 4, 6, about 8. So that just shows you what happens when you plant them outside in a natural environment, so that they can grow freely, so that they can acclimate to the, rather it's cold nights, warm evenings. They love the humidity that naturally occurs in Florida. And what I want to see, and this is another one that I planted at a later time, and again, you know, it is thriving. It's giving me that leaf is very long. Wow, look at that. Yeah, so that leaf is very, very long, and it's giving me great growth as well. You know, I'm gonna have to come on over and water it so I can mimic the rainforest as best as I can. All right, but yeah, this here is the first one that I planted outside, and that's an example of how fast it can grow when given the great amount of light, when given the right amount of light, as well as the right amount of time, temperature, and you know, it's spring, so yeah. All right, and I got this here philodendron saloon, I believe. I've called it like 5 different things, you know, so you name it whatever you want to name it, damn it. But I would call it the split leaf philodendron, the saloon, the zanata, all of that. I got that baby planted here as well because I know it'll get big and beautiful. It has aerial roots that are crazy, and we got new growth right there, baby. So this is an update on this beautiful outdoor plant life, indoor, outdoor with Plant Savvy. Stay tuned, my plant family, and of course, you know what to do, right? Keep planting.